Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Claire, this is Polly Put the Petal On, and today I'm going to be doing a car boot stroke charity shop haul of a few bits and pieces that I've picked up over a number of weeks. And there's a couple of bargain bits in there, you know, couple of bargains. So without further ado, I'll just point out I've had my hair cut. Do not adjust your sets. I've had my hair cut today, had it all off, just couldn't be bothered with the length of it anymore. So 4.5 inches off. Do you ever get like that, guys, where you stall washing your hair because you can't be bothered drying it? Well, that was me. And sometimes, and even to put it up, especially with fibro, even to put it up, it was taking about 10 attempts and I just haven't got the energy for it. So I've had it all off and I've had a slightly different colour. A little bit darker and a little bit, yeah. So yeah, hope you like it. But it's still thingy so that I can put it up. Right, so let's get on with this. So today I'm going to do this haul. Friday, I'm going to be doing a Home Bargains Pink Rose wreath, and then I'm going to do a bonus charity shop challenge collaboration with a few ladies, and that will be on Sunday. So I'm going to get on with this now, and I'm going to show you what I've been picking up over a number of weeks. And really, basically, they're either craft inspired or they are for my new living room. I'm never going to stop going on about that new living room until I've got it. So, and what I do is I source pieces from here, there and everywhere, get them all together. At the moment, there's some pieces on the top of my wardrobe for safekeeping. And you know, that's what happens. So that's what I do. And then when it comes to it, I can get it all in place and all put out and it's all done. So I know this may look a little bit, I got this from, I'm not entirely sure. I'll show you this. Not even sure where I got this from either. But this gold, I picked up a couple of things that are down in the Petal shed that I hauled recently. And it seems to be, I had a little bowl, didn't I? And there was something else as well. Well, I've picked up this little bowl. So there seems to be, I know where it is, Bernardo's. Seems to be quite popular, this, because I also, it doesn't say how much I've paid for that either, but it will only be £1 or something like that, that little bowl. And then I picked up this in the same kind of vein, vase, because I thought, well, I haven't got a gold vase. They are the same kind of glaze. So this was £1 as well. So that was that. I picked up, and this is Bernardo's, I picked up this little mushroom. Now I really like it. Little natural wood mushroom, and that was £2. A little bit more than what I would have liked to have paid, but I've made savings elsewhere. So, so yeah, just that little random mushroom that I really, really like. And that will feature in my new living room. I picked up, for crafting, I picked up these 2 apples. Now you might think to yourself, what are you thinking of? Well, you know, I like little things like this. So I've picked up these 2 apples. One's quite life-size and one's just a dinky donkey. So I don't think there is an apple called Dinky Donkey, but I've picked it up. I picked up this from the car boot, 10p. You know, you can never have enough Christmas stuff. So just, there was a tree there, but it was a fibre optic tree, and I thought, no, you know, to turn into a swag. And I thought, no, I could cut those fibres off, but the weight that was in it, I thought by the time I've added product to it, it's just going to be too heavy. So and she said, oh, you can have it for £3. And I thought, no, I don't even want to carry it about for £3. So, so that little bit of Christmas decoration. I picked up some candles for 50p. I think there's 6 in there, 2, 4, 6. Yes, there is. Tapered dinner candles, picked up those because they're handy to have. They're Marks and Spencer's, 50 pence. I stopped by a little stall. It's one of my neighbours, Ella Rose Manor Melts, and so I picked those up as well. Beautiful scent. I think they were £2.50. Yeah, beautiful scent. So they're nice. Yesterday I went into a charity shop and I picked up for the charity shop challenge that's coming on Sunday, and I picked up this beautiful cup, 2 owls in a tree, little love heart above them, and on the back there's a little bee skep and hanging from a branch. I picked 2 of these up. They were £2. Yeah, £2. And I picked 2 up. I picked one up for my friend because on hers she has the 2 owls that are in the tree, and on the opposite side it says I'll always love you. So I picked that up for my friend. So she's got that one and I've got this one. I picked this up from a car boot, and this was £3. It's a little tool caddy. You know me, I like anything like this, so I've picked this up and I will do something with that, you know, with my flowers and stuff. I picked up this from the car boot, £1. I love the shape of it. Now when I picked it up, obviously it was dirty and stuff, and inside there was some blue kind of grit and some natural coloured pebbles, and it also had jute rope, nautical rope, whatever you want to call it, tied round it, and something hanging off it. But it was dusty, it wasn't nice. I tipped it out, I threw that away, and I got rid of that because I picked this up thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to do something with that. I'm going to perhaps spray it and then put my own jute round it, you know, in this kind of way, going towards my living, you know, my new living room. So I picked this up. So that was £1. But then I picked this up. This has blown my socks off, guys. I picked this up. I love it. I love the shape. Again, that's what led me to this one. This one has a ripple effect, and it is indeed called Ripple. I'll tell you about this. Now, when I saw it, I asked the lady, I said, how much? She said 50p. I picked it up for the shape. It was all horrible inside. The glass, you know, it looked as if somebody had been smoking 20 cigarettes in there and just blowing it at the glass. So I fetched it home, I put bleach in it, and I bleached it out and scrubbed the insides. And I thought, it's actually really, really nice, that. And then I thought, well, what does that sticker say there? So I looked at the sticker and it says Dartington Crystal. Okay. I don't know if you can see that. Dartington Crystal. So I Googled it. And this is called Lotus Ripple. I know that because, and they're very expensive. So you're talking 40, 50, 60 pounds. And I got this for 50 pence. Because yesterday when I was doing my charity shop challenge, you know, getting my bits and pieces that I needed for the charity shop challenge on Sunday, I saw a small bud vase that was on a top shelf. And I thought that, I recognised it as this. So I took it down and I said to my friend, I'm sure that's that Dartington crystal glass. And sure enough, there was a box behind it, and it was indeed. So it said on the box, Lotus. So I thought, oh, well, I'll have this then, you know, if it's like a couple of quid, because it'll match this. No, it wasn't a couple of quid. It was £10, and that was in a charity shop, you know. So it's quite expensive glass, this. They still operate today, but I couldn't find this particular one on the website, although they have got the ripple stuff on there. I just couldn't find this shape on there. So like I say, between 40, oh, you can hear me echoing, between 40, 50 and 60 pounds, these, maybe even up to 70. And I got that for 50 pence. you know, because I thought I was going to spray them. There's no way I'm spraying that now, I don't think. I mean, if you guys have got any suggestions, maybe, you know, but yeah, it's very nice, and I'm happy with that. 50p for about £60 worth. And like I say, in the charity shop, there was just a little bud vase in there, same design, and it was £10. Then I picked up, now this may not interest you, it's just a book. It's Three Sisters, Three Queens, Philippa Gregory. I love Philippa Gregory. I love a novel on this period. My favourite period in history is Tudor. Henry VIII, you know, Henry VIII, he's my king. I know, perhaps I shouldn't, but I adore his history, and I adore him. And I adore Elizabeth I too. So Tudor and Elizabethan, that is me. And so I picked this book up because I have got many of these books already up in my bedroom, ready to read. I just get lost in it, and I have a particular feeling. At one point I you know, believed that I was reincarnated from Henry VIII's times and stuff. I get a particular feeling. I've loved him since I was age 7. There used to be a lady called Florence Atherton, and she is definitely, she won't be with us any longer, because it was when I was 7, and she used to, it was her that got me interested. She used to roll her R's, you know, and she was quite teacherish. In fact, she was a teacher at the boarding school where I lived in the grounds. And she was so interesting that she got me hooked on Henry VIII at the age of 7 years of age. And I've loved him ever since. So if I can get my hands on any books or anything like that, any novels in particular, I love to read them, and I get lost, and I get this particular feeling. Carl did take us to London once, and he took us into Windsor and St George's Chapel, where Henry VIII's, this was only a few years ago, where Henry VIII's grave, you know, his, because it's a vault below, isn't it? But his stone is, it's not headstone, but yeah, headstone, where that was, and it's in the floor. And I did embarrass myself, guys, because I've loved him for so long, and he you know, this is my passion, one of my passions, and this history. And I saw the grave and I just started crying, and they were uncontrollable. And it wasn't because he was dead, because obviously I've known he's been dead for over 500 years, for a long time. The tears just rolled down my face, and I really embarrassed myself. In fact, I walked away to the end of a pew, and I was like, oh my goodness, because I couldn't control them. I was so emotional at being, you know, where he is laid to rest. Just fascinating. I love his history, and so that's a little bit of backstory on me, really, as well. So yeah, lovely book, and I will be giving that a read. But what I need to do is look at what's it, because I've got plenty of books up there by Philippa Gregory, and I need to look at which order in which to do them. So, but yeah. And I think this is the last thing now, guys. So it really isn't. Oh no, it's not. It's not the last thing. So another deal of the day that I picked up, I don't know which one to, I'll just do this because it's easier, is this beautiful mantle vase. Absolutely stunning. It's far nicer than the other one that I picked up a few, I can't remember how many videos ago. It's definitely one of my haul videos, and I picked, because I can't even remember where I got it from, but anyway, it's far nicer than that. This was £3 from Sue Ryder. And when I got it home, in fact, it was my friend who I was with that said, because she knows I love mantle vases, so she said, oh, look at this, is that any good for you? So I said, oh yeah. I thought, I absolutely love that, and the design on the front. And it's almost quite the glaze is quite dull. It's not, I mean, it looks as if it's shiny, but it's not. It's quite, the word escapes me, but the glaze is quite a dull glaze. So anyway, so I looked on the bottom when we fetched it home, and it's Basic. It's a Basic, and I thought, oh, and it's got a number on the bottom. So I thought, right, okay. So I Googled it, and they're going on eBay for, well, I've seen one on there for between 40 and 50. The one I saw and looked at that I thought I'll average it out was 49. So there we go, and that was only £3. So absolutely lovely. Of course, it means more to me than monetary value, because I actually love the vessel, and I want to use it, you know, and put something really nice and decorative in it with my floristry. So absolutely beautiful, and I am over the moon with that. So that was two really nice pieces, the Dartington crystal glass and the Basic mantle vase, and it's way bigger, way wider than that black one. And of course I won't do anything with this. I will use as is in its natural form, rather than that black one. I am going to have to shabby it up, you know, with some paints, chalk paint or whatever, but I'm going to have to shabby that up. Whereas this, I just think it's beautiful by itself, you know. So I'm really happy with that. Those two lovely pieces. Pence, you know, okay, £3 and 50 pence for the Dartington glass. Are actually over the moon with those. But it is typical of my town, guys, you know. We live in a town in Cheshire that's got, it's a money town, you know, and without me having money. And, you know, when we went in the charity shops yesterday, the stuff was unbelievable, but also, you know, there is a price to them. So yeah, I'm really happy with those things. So the next thing that I picked up for an absolute steal and a bargain, and I absolutely love it, and this is the last thing, guys, is this gorgeous, it's almost like crackle glaze, but then when I look at it close, it's got a few pits in it, a few pits. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Can you see a few pits that I don't mind at all? It just adds to its character. But the crackle glaze, can you see that? It's almost like crackle, but when I look closer, it's almost like mosaic crackle as well, if you know what I mean. And I absolutely love it. I love it. And it's this huge vase. You can see how wide it is by my hands. Can you see that pitting? You know, I've given it a good scrub. I absolutely love this. Really, really nice. Really, I would say, I'm going to say that's 2 foot, possibly more than 2 foot. And what I was thinking of for this, I picked this up for £3, guys, off a gentleman on a car boot. And he said to me, when I first started out this morning, it was £10. It was full of dried flowers, but the dried flowers had dust on them, and I don't want anybody else's dust. So off into the recycling bin they went. But I literally picked it up because I thought to myself, in my new living room, with some pampas grass, that, do you remember I hauled some pampas grass on my Home Sense haul, and I thought, low battery, sorry guys, and I thought to myself, that pampas grass will look lovely in there with something else. And so yeah, I absolutely love it. I'm not going to do anything to it. I think I might just leave it the way it is, and if I do something to it, it will only be minor. But it's absolutely lovely, and again, I will go and put this safekeeping. I'm going to run out of room, but I will put it safekeeping for when I've done my living room next year. And it has to be next year because I need to have the builders in to do hopefully the kitchen, and B, the bathroom. And the bathroom's definitely getting done. I'm not having dust on my new furniture, so that's why it has to be then. But yeah, as I go along, I'm getting all these nice pieces, and by the time we get to decorating it and stuff, guys, you'll have forgotten all about these pieces maybe, and it'll be, you know, but you'll see it all come together. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, is that's what I do, is just go around looking at pieces, looking at things and thinking, yeah, now that's what I'm going to have there, and that's what I'm going to have here. I also picked up, one tick, I'm back, guys. I also picked up this. In this drawer here, there are 4 wooden legs. Can you see? 4 wooden legs. Beautiful. You may remember this from my my very first vlog the other week, last week, and come shop, fancy coming shop, come shop with me at the range. I actually literally, obviously because I was doing a come shop with me and I was filming, I didn't even, but I had zoomed in on the price and everything, and when I watched that back on playback, I saw this and I thought, oh, I can't believe I left that there, you know. It was only $14.99. Now on here it says $12.99, but I've paid $14.99. Beautiful it is. This is for my living room as well. $14.99. So when I saw it on my playback, when I played back my video, I thought to myself, oh my goodness, I need it, you know, for this room, for that area. So I tried to zoom in on the price tag. I could see the price, but I couldn't see the title of it, you know, in order for me to search it online. And I zoomed in and I took it into my son. I said, can you read this? And he said, no. He said, it's pixelated. And I thought, oh, what am I going to do? Anyway, I got the last 2 words, pardon me, which escaped me now. And I turned that title inside out, upside down, and eventually I found it, guys. And I thought, oh my goodness, there it is. And it was $14.99. I don't know why it's got this $12.99 sticker on it, unless, you know, by the time they sent it out, it had gone down in price. But it's absolutely beautiful, guys, don't you think? And them colours are just what I am after, those kinds of colours. So yes, I ordered it, and the 4 legs, the 4 wooden legs, they kind of come out like that. So it's just a little table, and I thought, oh my goodness. So here I have it, and it's going away back in its box now, and it will go up in my room. Next time we do a try-on haul up there, we'll not we'll be stuck with loads of stuff around us, but it doesn't matter. It's going up in my room for safekeeping until then. And you know, that's it for this one, guys. I really hope you like what I've been picking up, and you can see what I can see. I mean, apart from obviously you know, the little bits of Christmas things and the little apples, that's for my craft stash, of course. But you know, the little mushroom and the big vase, and those vases there, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of my super duper bargains, you know, the mantle vase at £3 and the Dartington glass at 50p. I can't believe that 50p one. I really can't. Which brings me to ask you, have you guys ever, you know, stumbled across something that was actually worth something of monetary value, even though you didn't buy it for that purpose? Because I am going to use those, you see. So have you guys ever done that? I'd love to know. And it's always lovely to have a chat with you in the comments box anyway. So thank you so much. I will see you again on Friday, for I am going to be doing the Home Bargains Pink Rose wreath for my friend. And then there's that bonus video on Sunday. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all really well, and you're having it. It's hump day, isn't it, guys? Wednesday. Hope you're having a really lovely week so far. It's gone a bit cooler here, which is welcome. Actually, it's gone a bit sticky, actually. And, you know, who knows how long this will last, because it could go quite frizzy. I hope you like my hair, guys. It will still go up, and that was the whole point. And I needed it shorter, but I needed it to still go up, and this is ideal for me. I'm really happy with it. I really am. Thank you so much for watching. Do take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Bye.